Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. I, Priyanka, once again welcome all of you on behalf of the National Rifle Association of India to the victory ceremony of Asian Rifle Pistol Championship 2026, which is being organized by Asian Shooting Confederation here at Dr. Kani Singh Shooting Range, New Delhi. We are about to begin the ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, the victory ceremony for 50-meter pistol men team will now take place. The medals will be presented by Mr. Pradeep Edrisinghe, President, National Shooting Sports Federation, Sri Lanka. He is accompanied by Mr. D.K. Shukla, Member, General Body of NRAI. The bronze medal goes to Team Vietnam, La Pong Minh, Pha Quoy Bui, Nuan Deng Thing. Silver medal goes to Team Uzbekistan, Muhammad Kamalov, Vladimir Shnezlevko, Ilhomid Omidjonov. The gold medal for 50-meter pistol men team goes to Team India, Saurabh Chaudhary, Kamaljeet, Ravinder Singh. Congratulations to Team Vietnam, Uzbekistan and India. This concludes the victory ceremony for event 50-meter pistol men team. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Soon we'll have it for junior men. our esteemed guests to please come forward for official group photograph. Shooters, please take winners. Now, I would like to request Mr. Baljeet Singh Kohli, PRO NRAI, to present hamper to our guests. To Mr. Miram Jamit, Member, Governor Body of NRAI, and to Ms. Arya, Member, General Body of NRAI. Congratulations to all three winners representing India and Uzbekistan. This concludes the victory ceremony for event 50-meter pistol men junior. Now we are left with one more 50-meter pistol men junior team.
Not yet. Okay. So you will start. Since middle ceremonies are going on, so it will be delayed.
welcome you all. Wish you all a very successful event.
Hello, good morning. Welcome to day 4 of the Asian Rifle Pistol Championship 2026. We are live from the Dr. Karni Singh shooting range, New Delhi, which is absolutely buzzing today. India is currently sitting on a mountain of medals, 26 in total. After yesterday's medal haul for India, a clean sweep in the juniors podium, and a double podium, we now move on to the women's categories in the 10-meter air rifle category. Beginning with the 10-meter air rifle women, followed by junior and youth.
This surely will be an interesting one. Yesterday we saw the rifle from men. It was quite dominant from the side and we had such close margins. But now the players are ready, the shooters are ready, and let's welcome them in the arena. Representing India on the firing point edge, Meghna Sajnar alongside her coach Dipali Deshpande. Really high hopes from her. On the firing point G, we have the representation from Korea, Yoonji Kwon. Alongside her coach Lee, surely very happy to be in the final top 8. On the firing point F, another representation from India, 11 Valarian. On firing point E, we have a representation from Uzbekistan with Muktasar Tokirova. The excitement and joy in her eyes says it all, making the top 8 looking for glory. On firing point D, we have Japan, Misaki Nobata. On firing point C, a representation from Vietnam, Thanh Thao. On firing point B, we have Kazakhstan, represented by Yeliveta Berzurkova. And on firing point A, the third representation from India, Arya Bose. Another event where 3 Indians representing their nation, making our chances for another glory. But keep in mind, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Japan, Vietnam and Korea, they are here for a big chance. And for the jury, we have Hania Khandan from Iran. And our Chief Range Officer, Viren Bhatt. He will be conducting these games. And the players are set, the rifles are ready, and the command is given.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 10-meter air rifle women's final. These are our top 8 finalists after a very long and grueling qualifying session. 3 Indians, Arya Bose. We have shooters from Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Korea, Japan and Vietnam. India currently leading the medal tally for the championship, followed by Uzbekistan, and up on number 3 is Kazakhstan. Let's see how well they're able to do in this event and if they can bring any changes to the total medal tally.
For this Asian Rifle Pistol Championship New Delhi, India 2026. Ladies and gentlemen,
Our
I'm
announcer for
ready
today, Ms. Shakun
to
Bhogra.
conduct the final of this 10-meter air rifle
Just to
relay
take you
event.
all through the format of this
The
particular
10-meter
event,
air
the
rifle
shooters
relay
will be
event consists of
going
two
through two series, each series of 5 shots and 250 seconds, after which they will be proceeding to single shots. After every 2 single shots, we will see one and the lowest scoring shooter being eliminated. So out of the 24 shots, after 22 shots, we will have the bronze medalist and we will see the battle for gold in the 23rd and 24th shot.
So, after the first two single shots and continue after
The competition is surely going to be really close. Yesterday we saw decimals deciding the medal tally. From 0.1 to 0.3 was the difference in the top 3. The competition got really close until the very end. Will be the case yet again. We will find out in a few minutes. It's 3.5 minutes still remaining in the sighting time, where the players are just prepping themselves up, setting up their rifles. And we all know it is the game of composure. It is the game of controlling your nerves at this point. The more consistent you are, the better chances you have to win the medal. One shot would not make you get to the glory, but a miss hit can surely take you away from it.
The Uzbek shooter Tokirova Mukhtasar. She is a veteran in the game, a Tokyo Olympian with immense experience. She is carrying forward the lovely Uzbek momentum we see going on at the championship after Uzbek broke a world record the day before in the mixed team 10-meter air pistol. Led by the Uzbek coach Alyona Aks. The Indian shooter to look out for, the defending champion Valarivan Ilavanil with her coach DS Chandil. Ila is the woman to beat in this particular championship. She took the gold at the 2025 Asian Championship with a record-breaking 253.6. She is also the former world #1 and is known for her rhythmic breathing. Followed by the Korean shooter Kwon Yoon-ji. She is currently the world #2 and a Korean superstar. That is her coach Lee Hyo-shui. Kwon finished 7th in Tokyo and has been a podium regular in the 2025 World Cup cycle. Known for her very mechanical style, she looks like a statue while she aims. Indian shooter Meghna Sajanar. She is the upcoming prodigy, the X Factor, the upcoming shooting superstar with her coach Dipali Deshpande.
Rifle is one of the most toughest competition to play in, and with this top 8, we'll find out who comes out on top. 3 representation from India, and every other nation has just one single player. Kazakhstan, Vietnam, Japan, Uzbekistan and Korea. I think this is the biggest and the vast variety of nations we have seen in the final in a very long time. So many different nations competing for the glory. It's a matter of minutes before we move into the first series of 5 shots, which generally decides how the tournament and this final will set up. The initial 5 sets your rhythm, sets your confidence and sets your comfort moving ahead.
Stop. Unload.
awaiting the explanation of the final. All finalists will shoot
Ladies and
now
gentlemen, the
using the
preparation
five
and sighting
shots.
time for
Each
10-meter
final
air
will
rifle
be
women is
seconded
almost
by
over. Our
This is
8
followed by
finalists are the finest in Asia, the finest rifle shooters in the women's category. All of them coming from great pedigree, bringing in a lot of experience. This is definitely going to be a very, very exciting, thrilling, and a high quality match at that. The men's senior category yesterday was absolutely astonishing to watch, with the winner winning by a score of just a 0.2.
For the first competition series, load
And it is time for the first series to begin. The first 5 shots to be taken. The initial lead does matter a lot. It does not decide who gets and remains on the top, but who has a better start. And generally, if you have a good start, you have a fair and square chance of getting at least into the top 3 and secure a bronze medal. Let's see how this thing stands. Challenge the rifle, an average of 10.3 is what everyone is considering to hit out on. But if someone can get a score higher than that, it will be brilliant. We saw a 10.9, which is a perfect score yesterday in the men's category. We are looking out for similar scores even today, and with the first shot, it is a mammoth of 10.5 from 3 players. Sanjanar from India, Than Thao from Vietnam, and the player from Kazakhstan, Bezrukova. 10.5 to begin things off. That's really great opening.
This particular category got so exciting yesterday, we literally had to jump out of our seats and see the action live and report it to you today. Let us see how this progresses.
For the initial rally of shots, we have Sajjanar leading the chart with 21.2. Although these are just the intermediate scores and you have 250 seconds to take your 5 shots. There are certain players who are quicker on the trigger, who takes more shots faster than the other competitors. But for the list, it looks like the player from India, Sajjanar Meghna, have a good start already to the game, but not too much ahead of the other counterparts. Bezrukova is not too far behind. And for another shot, this is a 10.7 from Sajjanar this time around. Meghna Sajjanar, she is definitely in the rhythm.
Look at the targets, look at the margin of error that these shooters have. It is less than a grain of salt, the target you're hitting, just a 0.5 mm from a distance of 10 meters. And a 5.5 kg rifle, definitely not an easy task if you are someone who thinks you're going to be better at it than all of these guys. Think twice.
Phi Than from Vietnam on the firing point C. She had a good start to the game as well. 41.8, not too far behind Meghna Sajjanar from India. These two have a competition of their own in going, but so is Korea with 41.5 in her tally. The score lines in the top 3 is quite close, but still shoots.
Series of 5 shots, firing point C and F. Firing point C representing Vietnam, Than Thao has opened the count with 52.2, followed by even Meghna Sajjanar with the same score. Both are in rank 1. Ko Unji from Korea.
And now look at the distance. Vietnam and India completely tied up at the top, 52.2 on their end. Korea on the third spot with 51.9, which is just 0.3 behind the table toppers and then it's a distance of just 0.1 and 0.2 after that.
Start.
The score line is too close for anybody's comfort, and this is the exact type of score line that we saw yesterday in the 10-meter air rifle men category.
A 10.8 from Arya Borse. You can tell that she has managed to get her breath and heart rate under control, because these are the kind of shots that will take her to the lead. And even a better one from Ela with a 10.9. That is as good as it gets. You are watching the queens of rifle from Asia fight for the decimal points. Every 0.1 making the biggest difference.
The chances of error in the rifle is quite marginal as compared to the pistol area, and the score lines is completely justifying that score. Too close for anybody's comfort, too close to predict who can come out on top. A slight angle, a slight change, a slight disposition can turn the tides around. But now if you look at the score lines, Meghna yet again with a 10.8. Oh, that is very close. Another 10.4 on her hand. And a 10.8 this time from the Vietnamese player, Thanh Thao. The accuracy on the top two players, they're showcasing why they are the table toppers right now.
All three Indian shooters on the top of the leaderboard right now. It is Ela, the established record holder, Meghna, the experienced veteran in peak form, and Arya Borse, the youthful prodigy, pushing them both. Cannot count anyone out of the competition just yet, because look at how close they are with a few shots remaining in the second series still. After this series, we will be beginning with the single shots. That means the elimination rounds. That puts even more pressure on these 8 shooters on the firing line.
That is true. That will show how strong these players are under pressure, because we have seen a lot of times the initial 5 shots, initial 10 shots, after the 2 series you are in the comfortable spot, but when it comes to the competition shots and the elimination process begins, the player starts to shiver and the nerves takes over the skill level. But now after 10 shots, Arya Borse from India 104.1. The player from Korea, Kwon Eunji, 104.1 again, and Sajanar Meghna from side of India, exactly same. The top 3 exactly on the same spot.
For the
And
next
not to miss out,
competition
a
shot.
0.1 gap
Load.
between 4 and 5. You have no idea what you are in for and what you're about to witness. The safety of the 5 shots is now over. We enter the single shots, 50 seconds. The crowd cheering for their teammates, their shooters, their friends and family, who are fighting for every decimal point here.
It is time for the competition to get even more closer. Every shot from here on matters. And with the accuracy that the top three has, they have not scored anything below 10.5 till now. And again at 10.7 from Arya Bose.
Arya Bose from India has now taken the lead. She
This
is
is
going
getting
on
just
at the
incredible at 10.7 from the top two players, or 10.5 from the third, still keeping the lead in her favor.
For the next competition shot, load,
Now this shot, the 12th one, will determine who secures and confirmed position on number 8. Quite some pressure on the bottom two already. Kazakhstan being one of those nations in that regard. They surely want to get a better accuracy in this one. Maybe a 10.9, get the perfect score to get above Uzbekistan and survive one more competition shot.
stop,
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, please put your hand together for Pali Point B representing Kazakhstan. Bezurova, you are confirmed ranked.
Ladies and gentlemen, this brings the campaign for the Kazakh shooter Bezrukova to an end. She is now eliminated, but she finishes 8th in the 10-meter air rifle women's senior category.
Behind Arya Meghna Satnar from India.
for the next competition shot,
Now the next competition shot, 2 more to determine the number 7 slot.
start,
As things stand, it is a close competition between so many of these nations. 123.4 for Uzbekistan, and then it is 124.4 for Korea. Just 1 point separating 4 different positions.
stop,
After this competition shot, Arya Bose is still leading with a score of 136.1, followed by Meghna Satnar. She is just 0.7 behind Arya Bose. 0.4 behind Satnar is Nong Kunji from Korea, and Iran with a score of
Arya Bose with a 10.7, followed by a 10.6 from Kwon Yoon-ji and Nobata
for the next
Misaki.
competition shot,
All of them fighting
load,
hard to back that medal for their countries.
start,
But now look at the distance, number 6 and 7, just 0.2 separating Vietnam and Uzbekistan. And in the initial 10, Vietnam was in the top 4. Every miss shot, just a 9.8 on her end, the only one to score in the 9s. Just toppled down to number 6, and this time the pressure is on her. Uzbekistan needs a positive +2 on the side of Vietnam, and they can survive for another competition shot.
This was Tokirova's last opportunity. Has she managed to keep herself in the top 6, or will she be saying goodbye now?
Yes, ladies and gentlemen,
And well, tough luck for the Uzbek shooter as she finishes on 7th position. Tokirova Muktasar is now eliminated as we move on to the next round of single shots.
with a score of 146.5, followed by Iran.
We are now down to the top 6 finalists for the 10-meter air rifle women's seniors category. And do not place your bets just yet, because look at the difference in the scores right now.
not to use flashlight or light torch when you are taking a snap of the shooter.
The crowd's being warned to take care of the
For
cameras
the
and not
next
have their
competition shot,
flashes on.
load, start,
That surely is quite distracting as a shooter. Rainbird making sure that there is no form of distraction on the player's end. But now if you look at the standings, 3 players all from India in the top 3. That is incredible. Looking for another triple podium finish. An all-Indian podium finish can be a possibility in the 10-meter air rifle. Madar Nobata
Stop.
on the firing point D.
After this competition shot, leader is Arya Bose from India with a score of
And yes,
157.1.
Nobata just climbs her way to the top 3 now. 0.5 ahead.
0.7 behind Arya Bose. Ranked
But if you look at the distance, it is not too much.
and Meghna Sajna.
Although Arya Borse 157.1, she has quite big difference now compared to the Indian counterpart Valerian with
For the
0.7
next
behind her.
competition shot,
But then the third place for bronze is completely tied up. But if we move to the bronze, this is time for the 6th position, and the players are not too far out.
Shubhank, I think we will see Korea and Japan fighting very, very hard to stay in the top 3 here, because this would make it their first Asian medal in this championship so far.
That will be incredible if they can get one from the 10-meter air rifle. And now, the crowd is cheering the players up. Korea and Vietnam fighting each other for the tournament lives.
Representing Vietnam, Phi Tham Thao. You are confirmed ranked
But now Vietnam being confirmed at the number 6th. A good competition displayed by her. But number 6 is what she has to settle with.
whose score is 167.2. 0.5 behind Eli Nobata and Meghna with a score of 166.7.
for the next competition shot, load.
Now this is where the competition gets even more fearsome. 165.8 and 166.7 is the distance between the 5th and the 3rd position. The top 2, they do have quite a bigger advantage of their own compared to the top 3. But the next 2 shots will determine the top 5. The 5th position, and the distance is less than a point.
Stop.
Super 10.8. After shooting 10.8, Ila has changed now. Ila has ranked 1 now with a score of 166.
Ela just shot a 10.8. That is the closest you can get.
Nobata Misaki from Japan.
She is clearly here to fight hard for that podium finish.
For the next competition shot,
Arya Boats, she was leading the board, but hitting a 9.8 is definitely not enough. She had the advantage of +1, and now she is toppled down to the 2nd position, trailing just 0.3 behind. But the 4th and the 5th position will get decided by this. 176 for the player from Korea, 177.2 for Meghna Sajnar. 1 point separating the 4th and the 5th position. And this shot will decide everything. Kwon from Korea, can she survive for next 2 competition shots, or is this gonna be it from her end?
stop.
5.3 representing Korea. Hyun Oh-ji. Well played. You are confirmed rank 5. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, 5.8.
Ladies and gentlemen, on number 5 for the 10-meter air rifle women, the Korean shooter Kwon Yoon-ji. She may have been the world number 2, but she clearly could not reach the podium today as she finishes on the 5th position. We are now down to the
For
last
next
4
competition
finalists
shot,
from 8.
load. Start.
Listen to the silence in the hall. At this stage, the biggest enemy isn't the person in the next lane as yours. It's the pulse in your fingertips. It's that one heartbeat at the wrong microsecond, which could make the difference between the 4th position and a podium finish.
And this is getting crazier right now. A double podium finish for India is almost confirmed. But this next 2 shots will determine, will India see a triple podium finish yet again?
After this competition shot, still the leader is representing India, Ila Vanaria, with a score of 199.3.
Nobota Misaki from Japan,
And point one and goal
10.8
is
being
Nobata
scored.
Misaki from Japan.
But then Valarivan 10.6 on her end, making a Sajana
For the next
10.5. These
competition
shooters
shot,
are
low,
so close to hitting the perfect scoreline.
We are down to the last shot before we have our fourth
Start.
position. And Shubhang, I think if you or anyone else watching has ever been an athlete, everyone knows nobody likes a fourth place finish. It is the most decorated position in sports that comes with no hardware. You can see the intensity on the athletes' faces as they shoot for their national anthem.
This shot to decide it all. But Nobata Misaki takes up the lead, and with this, Arya Bose, she was leading the chart until the 18 shot, but now toppled down to the fourth position, and she has to just comfort herself being in the top four.
Valarivan from India is still maintaining the lead with a score of 210.2.
Well, this may have ended the race for podium for Arya Bose here, but our podium for the 10-meter air rifle women is now logged. Yet another double podium for India. With the way these matches are going and how the Asian Championship has been so far, I can't even imagine if I'm watching an international championship or a national one because of the number of Indians we've seen in the top three so far.
A dominance for sure, and they are still looking out for another gold medal. Valarivan from India on the table topper. 1 point separating from the second position, and this is going to be really close. Oh, that's a big miss. Is it under 10?
After this competition shot, Ila Valarivan from India is still leading.
Valarivan still on the top.
0.6 ahead from Nobata Misaki.
Oh, that was a 9.6 from Meghna Sajjanar.
Behind Nobata,
Although 9.6 is a big score line, but against opponents with consistent 10.4, 10.1, the score is dipping down. And now Sajjanar Meghna, she is 1 point behind Nobata Misaki from Japan.
The 22nd shot of the 10-meter air rifle women final, after which we will have a bronze medalist. This is the last shot, the fighter shot. The one that decides who walks home with that bronze medal. To put things into perspective, these top three shooters are fighting for margins that are equal to the thickness of paper. How absolutely absurd is that?
congratulations, Meghna.
And that is a bronze for India from the experience, the veteran, who is absolutely in peak form in Asian bronze for Meghna Sajjanar from India.
Confirming her third position now. But now the competition between Japan versus India, the top two of the game. Nobata Misaki not too far behind, but the next two shots will determine who takes the gold and who settles with the silver. It is getting intense in here, and this shot will be very crucial. If you look at the distance, it's less than a point, 0.8 to be precise.
The last chance for Japan to take away that gold, to make it to the top of the podium.
Anything below 10 will be considered a miss from here on. You just cannot blow up the lead, and I think she has done it in style. 10.6 and 10.8. Very close. She had a distance of 10.8, 0.8 before that, and now she is still leading with 0.6 in her favor. Valarivan being super consistent in the entirety of the game, and now this shot will determine who secures the gold. Another 10-pointer will make sure she stays for the gold medal. Nobata Misaki not too far out.
This is it, folks. 2 women, 1 pellet left each. The cumulative score is separated by a breath, a single heartbeat. For Ela, this is about cementing her legacy as the queen of Asian rifle. And for Nobata, it's about the ultimate upset, stealing the gold in the heart of New Delhi.
Both the shots being taken. I just want to look at the score line.
And no, results are final.
And as expected, it is a shooter from India. 11-il Valarivan takes the gold, maintaining her lead completely well. Another double podium finish for the Indians, making sure that their dominance still continues on yet another day.
2026. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have just watched the 10-meter air rifle women final. What an absolute nail-biter. Japan's Misaki Nobata takes the silver, and she has really made India sweat for that gold. She has been the silent giant all week. This is the first silver for Japan in the Asian Rifle Pistol Championship New Delhi 2026, the gold and bronze for India. A bronze for our veteran and experienced shooter Meghna Sajanar, while a gold for 11-il Valarivaran. This concludes the first event of Day 4 of the Asian Rifle Pistol Championship, New Delhi 2026. We are live from Dr. Karni Singh's shooting range, New Delhi. Thank you for tuning in and watching this absolute nail-biter of a match. We have a couple more lined up for today. The upcoming one is the 10-meter air rifle women's junior category. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. These are your commentators, bringing the action to you live, Mahimadan and Shubhank.
here at Dr. Kani Singh Shooting Range, New Delhi. We are about to begin the ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, the victory ceremony for 10-meter air rifle women will now take place. The medals will be presented by Dr. Il-won Kim, technical delegate from Korea. He is accompanied by Mr. Dheeraj Singh, jury RTS, member general body of NRAI. The bronze medal representing India goes to Meghna Sajnan. Silver medal representing Japan goes to Misaki Nobata. And the gold medal for 10-meter air rifle women representing India goes to Ilavenil Valarivan. I would like to request, if you can please rise for the national anthem of India. May I request our esteemed guests to please come forward for official photograph. Thank you, sir. Now, I would like to request Mr. Robin Jain, Executive Accountant NRAI, to present hamper to our guests. presented by Ms. Veerpal Kaur, Jury Equipment Control. The bronze medal for 10-meter air rifle women team goes to Team Kazakhstan, Yelizaveta Beruzko, Sofia Zulzenko, Arina Marinoskaya. Silver medal goes to Team Japan, Misaki Nobata, Ryo Miura, Rene Tanabe. And the gold medal for 10-meter air rifle women team goes to Team India. Ilavenil Velargan, Arya Borse, Meghna Sajna. like to request Mr. Anjan Singh, IT Department, NRAI, to present hamper to our guests. To Mr. Ishwar Rohal, Joint Secretary, NRAI, and to Ms. Veerpal Kaur, Jury Equipment Control. Congratulations to all three teams, Team India, Team Japan and Kazakhstan. This concludes the victory ceremony for the 10-meter air rifle women team. We are left with one more medal ceremony now, which is of 50-meter air pistol men junior